All right. Well, we're going to review Boondock Saints II. Follow up to Boondock Saints 1.
The director's cut.
Let's talk about it.
Necessary censorship. Thank you for clicking on our show. Most likely, we are people that you don't know. A group of friends where censorship seems legit. This seems necessary. Just listen to this stuff. Necessary censorship. Necessary censorship. Necessary censorship. Send us money.
All right. Well, I'll start. Here was my review.
Yeah, Jason fell asleep through at least half the movie, maybe.
Mike,
I don't really tell
talking?
you. Yeah.
I
fell asleep as well.
I fell asleep for a little bit. Maybe.
I don't really remember
I'm just
much
hitting him
of
in the
anything.
shoulder. I'm like, look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're over there sleeping.
I think they were holding hands.
That's how exhilarating this movie was.
I don't
That
think
wasn't
it was,
my hand.
It was the hands at all.
That wasn't my
Gentleman
hand. He
never
was holding.
tells. A gentleman never tells.
I don't know anybody who holds hands
So
like this.
then tell Jason.
No, I'm like spitting my pretzel all over the place.
True.
In all honesty, it was bad.
Yeah, it's a bad movie.
I think they tried too hard, and I think a lot of surprise that you had from the first one, of not knowing how they're gonna present the things, and just kind of how the investigations went and things like that. I'd say by far the only thing that stood out was how the FBI agent, the chick, kind of led the detectives on, not knowing, making them not know that she was part of it, and she.
Oh, I missed that part.
Spoilers. You just ruined the whole movie for Jason. Good job, Bob.
No idea. Because honestly, what I was just about to say was, man, that chick was just like Willem Dafoe, and like just a ripoff. I mean,
That's exactly what it was, though. But she didn't tell that. She didn't tell it
Not till the end.
later on. Yeah.
that
You
reminds
see the
me of-
after credit scene?
There was an after credits.
Oh, well, no, it was right before the credits.
Before
Sorry.
the credits, yeah.
It reminds me of when I took my boys to see Black Panther, and I fell asleep during Black Panther, and I woke up
There's a panther in this?
when Black Panther was dead, and I was like, "Wait, when the hell did he die?"
T'Challa.
Yeah, when did he die? Why are they resurrecting him? What the hell did I miss?
God.
Yep, that's exactly.
Wow.
Well, that's okay. So she was
Yeah.
part of it.
So she was part of it the whole
Okay.
She was
part of
trained
it the
by
whole
him,
time, and the
everything, yeah.
detectives didn't know, and they were like, there were scenes of them going, "What are we gonna do? Oh shit, she's gonna blow it all up," and blah. And she was trained by him, by Willem Dafoe's characters.
Well,
Who we thought died in the movie.
Yeah,
but
who
he
thought
didn't.
died. Did you catch that part, or were you sleeping for that too?
Well, they said it at the beginning, right? No. Well, you're sleeping right when it started, right? The opening credits, right?
No, I saw the beginning, and I saw. Couldn't tell you when I actually. I saw the beginning.
It was just strange.
Those seats were so comfortable, and they reclined.
Blame it on the seats.
And
Okay.
it was.
It wasn't the movie at all.
I should have sat upright, with my feet on the ground, and focused. But
It was tough.
I think the southern accent, it kind
I
of
felt like it
forced.
was overacting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was the combination of that with like shitty talent
Yep.
is
even
bad.
even the
It's
shit
bad.
that they got into, like in the first one where they fell through the vent, and they kind of showed that a little bit with the rope that they were getting, and all like the first time you ever see them come back, it's in the forklift, and it was.
Well, there was a lot of
much.
filler scenes that
Yeah.
just didn't make sense.
They
Where
added
in the first
people
one
and-
it flowed,
Yep.
but this one it was
is that
like
is that a
what the-
product of it being a director's cut, though?
It could be.
You know what I mean? Where they put all the crap in there that maybe would have
I'm gonna go
kept
with
it
no.
from flowing.
I watched it when it came out.
Yeah, same here.
And I don't remember any of that movie when I watched it the second time. I don't think. So I don't think it was a
Were you
product.
asleep
of
the
director's
first
cut.
time?
There's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like a huge possibility.
Well, it's the thing where part
So-
one, you've watched it multiple times.
Yeah.
But part two, you watched it once and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't need to watch it again. So that's, I think, why it was bad.
I
It's
even
expectations
having
are
slept through the
rewatchability.
majority of it, I have no need to go back and revisit it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's.
I'm right there with you, Bob. Where I've seen it before.
Yep.
I
don't
didn't
any
remember
of
a
that.
single thing about that entire movie.
No,
either, hey?
same here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was like watching it brand new.
Yeah.
Like
It was that
yeah.
forgettable to you
Oh,
guys.
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I forgot the lady with the southern voice was in it.
She's the main character.
I know.
Almost, I know.
I forgot she was even in it.
Yeah, she was bad. I did not
Yeah.
like her.
I mean, the thing I did, I think, would
The
have been
whole
nicer.
short guy thing.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was just weird too, man.
And I think the sad thing is, I think the story could have been okay, like decent, because you learned how El Duce became El Duce, and you learned. And I'm looking at Jason like he's gonna give me. Yeah, that's how it happened. He didn't fucking
Who's that?
see it.
Is that a
But
That's
you know,
the head
is
of the
that a
class
chocolate?
guy.
the head? Yeah, the guy that was near the end.
Yeah, he's the
and-
dad.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Well,
I
that's
saw
El
the first
Duce,
movie.
but I'm saying the story of how he became.
Well, they showed
that.
young El Duce.
Right, and then
I
his
do remember
friend.
that.
Did you see his friend? And
his
he
friend was
Probably.
the guy at the end, right? Who-
Yeah, his friend was the guy at the end, and he was basically a product of the sister of bad things happening to people he loved or looked up to.
Well, they should have done it as a prequel then. Like they should have done that
The
whole
prequel would have been really cool, seeing him
Yeah.
come to where he went from
Yeah.
having all this
And then
emotion
tied
in his
it in.
life until where he became this cold-blooded killer and didn't care.
Then the
That
third
would've been
one,
cool.
bring the sons back and then have it all
See,
tied
that
in
would've
together.
been nice,
yeah.
I agree. So I did like seeing that portion of the story, but again, it was
It's
just
almost
done
like The
badly.
Godfather too,
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that, but
but where they go to young Vito.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of what they were almost trying to do with this one.
Yeah.
But this is not a Godfather 2.
No, it's more the Irish and kind of instead of Italian kind of thing.
I don't know what Godfather in Irish is.
No, I'm just saying
I'm
with
kidding.
the.
It's a joke. It's a-
They were trying to do that.
Yeah,
follow
it-
that story.
It's
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
kind of, now that we're talking it through, it's almost like what they were trying to do is have those flashbacks. Just like Godfather 2.
Well, then El Duce didn't even come back to the States until near the end of the movie anyway. So you're seeing a lot of that, build up, and then he comes back and they have a scene where they're talking together where they were best friends, and then all of a sudden all the shooting starts and El Duce's no longer.
Not there. Yep.
So I don't know. It's just they could have done a lot better job. Followed that story.
I didn't like it.
The FBI agent was almost not necessary. It would have been better if she wasn't a part of it, to be honest.
I didn't like the little Mexican dude either. Like his character sucked.
He was supposed to take over
That's
for
the guy
Rocco.
that they meet in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the new Rocco, and he just
He was
it
trash.
was forced.
The lady was trash.
Like I said, I think it would have been better if she would have not been a part of it. If she would have not been, in on the whole thing of the brothers coming back and the brothers being.
But then
this
how much of it
righteous-
is a complete ripoff of the first movie then?
In that aspect. Then.
True, but if she
And
didn't,
that's probably why the
Yeah.
director did that, is because he's going, we got to mix it up a little bit.
Well, and she was trained by the William Dafoe
Trained by,
character.
yeah, I suppose.
I know,
So
I
they
get
wanted
it.
to throw that element kind of in there to kind of bring some familiar, to be
There was
familiar kind of thing. I guess
There
you
were
would say
some
with the
funny
first one, I
parts, like
guess.
when she had the one dude down right by her crotch.
or who's that? What's his name?
The idiot dude.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a coffee.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Which-
Speely, Spurley, Spiley.
Rest in peace. Or did you see that
Did you
part?
see that he's dead?
in real life.
No, in the movie.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
about real life.
Yes, I saw that.
He got shotgunned.
which that didn't make any sense neither. He just showed up at the bar.
Greenlee.
The short dude.
Greenlee.
Greenlee, yeah.
There you go. See, I
Greenlee
remember
shows up
that.
at the bar by
Nice.
himself.
Remembered it from the first movie.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it gets shot. It was stupid.
It was a long distance shotgun blast.
Yeah,
I'm like,
A sniper's shotgun.
yeah,
blast.
60-yard shotgun blast
With buckshot?
with buckshot.
buckshot.
So like
Yeah.
2 or 3 got him?
nope.
No?
His whole entire.
It's, yeah.
His intestines were falling. Just-
Yeah,
somehow
How
the
did I
shotgun got
sleep
away.
through that?
I'd save yourself the time
Yeah,
yeah.
and just
I'm actually interested in reading.
Put it on and fall asleep. You'll get a great nap.
I'm interested in reading. There's a book and things like that I kind of want to look into now and see if that explains anything, if it clears things up, if it sets it up. I don't know. if they ever do a third one, they're talked about doing the third one, and it's going forward.
And in the 25th anniversary?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, with the first one.
On the 25-year anniversary, when they did that special little blip at the end where he's talking about doing a new movie that's not Boondock Saints.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I mean, I'm still going to want to watch that.
I think so.
You know,
It
just
sounded
because,
very similar to, like, instead of it falling upon them, it's something that was set up, and that's pre-established before the movie.
I'm
So
still going to watch it,
yeah.
but hopefully it...
Well, he talked about doing the third one too, so maybe he'll come back. He'll bring it back
Well,
around.
we kind of talked on the review of the first movie. We talked about how it didn't get an actual screening.
Yep.
It, had such a weird debut of when the movie actually came out, and then he didn't even own rights to the movie for like 10 years. It was a
Well, he
blockbuster
didn't get
thing,
paid
and then
for
he
it
didn't
for
get
a
paid.
while.
Yeah. So I think as soon as he got the rights, I think they rushed to the market with whatever, like, let's try to make...
Yeah, but you're telling me that he hasn't been thinking about it and hasn't been writing that. That you could tell from that director's cut and the commentary that this was his passion. And I don't know if it just fell off the rail or what. Like,
Well, not everything's a hit.
That's
Not
true.
everything's like perfect. You try to reach for it, but
It's one of those things he
It's-
maybe caught lightning in a bottle
Yeah,
with the first movie.
exactly.
yeah,
yep.
And then it's impossible to try catching up to and being
yeah.
able to meet expectations
trying too hard.
of the first one.
Yep.
Yeah, trying too hard.
Yeah,
and
could be. Yeah.
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
Well, the first one was kind of like earth-shattering, right? Like there was not any movies like that. It was
Right.
super gory, cut like I
Well,
mean
like
they
we
pushed
talked
the
about gory
limits,
for that time. Yeah.
And then when that second movie came out, there was no, I don't know, just fell flat.
Well, it's the whole thing of being on. It was video, and you're like, you're finding out about it not at the theater, but on video, and then it blowing up, and it's like a cult classic
Yeah.
just for
But
video.
even
Especially
watching the
now,
movie, even watching the first Boondocks now, like this was Jason's first time seeing it. He absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Like, he loved that movie, even though
Well, even
we're
like, even
25
you,
years. Huh?
you didn't watch it as often, so you watching it again.
I've watched it
refreshing.
maybe like I knew the movie. I've watched it maybe
But like
5
the
to 10 times.
The refresh of it was just
Still good.
reinvigorating and good. Like,
Still good.
yeah.
I still miss the cat scene.
yeah.
I can't believe I told you too. I was like, Mike, this is the
I
cat.
know.
And then all he gets up and goes to the bathroom. Like, come on.
There's something about William Dafoe though in that movie that he
Willem.
I
Great
could
job.
Willem.
Willem.
Sorry. Willem.
He's from Wisconsin too, Jeremy. Come on.
What was a different accent? eh?
Yep. Yeah.
Willem.
Oh.
Eh?
Oh,
No, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no.
I think he helped make the first one.
Yeah.
you have a good actor.
Not having him, in that second
all
one,
three of
it's
them
just it lacked.
All
Yeah.
three of them did. Like,
Yeah.
they just kind of built off each other. And
Well, yeah, they put that brother dynamic in there for sure in the first one. Not going back, but
Did the
Rocco did a good job too. Like,
Yeah.
his
Oh,
little,
yeah.
He wasn't a main character, but
For sure.
when he did have to,
he was funny.
he was
as hell.
funny. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't bad.
and you fell for him when
Yeah, it was like
you know.
he had that charm to him.
did the not the Norman Reedus, the other brother? Did he get like some plastic surgery done
Yeah, he looked a little different.
Yeah.
His face was all.
between 1 and 2?
He did look hotter for sure.
Well, he was
My
living.
favorite-
They were living in Ireland instead of New York.
My
so-
favorite
or Boston.
scene was when
Must be
they
the Irish cream.
they go into the
When they were
barn
taking the
with,
shower?
with
Yeah, I
some
figured
sheep
so, yeah.
shears.
Sheep shears.
And like super like long gnarly beards and long hair. And
Oh,
they come out like
Clean shaven.
goatees and like a real nice clean cut.
It was almost like a Naked Gun when, Leslie Nielsen is all dirty and he just comes up and goes,
Yeah.
perfectly clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the shower scene in the barn, Mike. So that's what I was going to
I was on Amazon
Tight
looking up
ass.
sheep shears
Tight ass.
while we were watching.
Ass is.
Well, I was only looking at Norman. Sorry.
Okay.
You're a Walking Dead. You like the dirty Norman?
Which
Is
he's
that a sex move now?
he's
Dirty
literally
Norman.
looked
Dirty son.
I gave her the
Norman.
dirty Norman.
Gave her the dirty Norman. I usually have a crossbow in one hand.
it's when you don't shower for 6 months and then you shoot something with a crossbow.
Right as you.
He's holding the
Yeah.
flashlight like this.
Yep. Oh.
Anywho,
I just watched Blade 2 with him in it, and it just
There's a little snitch in there.
yeah, he gets blown up pretty
I
nicely.
think I've seen it, but it's been a long time.
Oh, he gets blown up by Blade pretty
By
nice.
Blade,
You got to watch that; it's fantastic.
Because he was, didn't he have the tattoo on his lip or something? Right?
Yeah, he's
Right?
like, look,
Yeah.
he's like, hey, I'm joining them. I'm gonna be, I forgot the exact words, but yeah,
That's
he
the
was
one with
saying he's.
Ron Perlman. And,
Yep.
Right.
Yep. It's basically them two at the end or whatever, like, or right before the end or whatever, kind of catching Blade and telling him the whole, hey, we've been betraying you kind of thing. But that goes off in another movie.
Much better movie than Boondock
Oh, my
Saints 2.
God.
One
Yeah.
that you don't fall asleep
Yeah.
to.
I'll stay away for that one.
All right.
As long as it's, we're watching it before 9 p.m. After 9 p.m. is a crapshoot, guys. I'm just going to tell you right now.
I mean,
Unless
I fall
we're
asleep
catching
at
ghosts in
movies.
Phasmophobia.
Unless we're doing that.
Then it's like
Then you guys are up to
1:32.
2, 3 in the morning.
Well, then yesterday,
Oh, like
totally
girls.
side note, his mic stopped working.
Oh, my God.
So I
So you
can't
thought he
hear
was
him.
dead?
So I'm asking him questions, and his guy's going, no.
I'm
And then,
going, yes.
You idiot.
I was like, I can't hear you. Do you have this? And his guy goes,
I totally hear him, and I'm trying to, like, go up and down or
and
left
he
or right
did
for
the
yes or no.
The guy's bending
It's
at
so
the
funny.
waist at the half. Like,
I'm like, okay,
Well,
so that's a yes.
I think that's for another podcast.
So,
maybe,
long
if
story
we can-
short, don't watch Boondock
Do not
Saints.
watch
Yeah.
Boondock Saints 2.
Bringing that back around.
If
Pass
you
on Boondock
just
Saints.
watch it just to watch it. But
Go instead of watch the first movie, and instead of watching the second one, go watch the first one again.
Yeah, or just read the synopsis of the second one and call it a day.
Yeah,
It's not
You're
worth
good.
it.
yeah, we don't need it. That's a big thumbs down.
Yeah, hard pass.
Definitely.
All right, well, whatever that rambling nonsense was. Thanks.
Were you awake for it?
I was kind of zoning out. You guys
Okay,
were talking,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
was staring at the sheets over here, just kind of looking like I was interested.
Well, you look surprised at some of the things we said.
well,
so.
maybe I'll pour some of the tingly
Holy
stuff
shit.
all over my face.
She's in.
Part of it?
What?
There was
Jesse's
a lady
all
in this
sleeping.
movie?
Wait, and he died?
We bored Jesse with this
Jesse's behind the
podcast.
scenes is asleep. So. Oh, he's back. He's back.
All right.
right.
He was impersonating me watching Boondock
Yeah.
Saints.
It was a good
Don't worry,
impersonation.
you fit in well, Jesse. That's how
Wait,
I
let's
watched the
remember
second
Boondock
one.
Saints 2.
Oh, two.
Yeah.
Two. The first one,
El Doce.
is it Dolce or Duce?
Duce. El Deuce.
Douche.
The
So wait,
douche.
who was number one then?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
For
The Duke.
Bob, Jeremy,
El
Mike,
Duce, the Duke.
Sleepy Jess.
Sleepy Jess.
I'm Jason. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Bye-bye.